What's going on, guys? Just playing some Diablo 3, finally. I think the servers are up now for good, which is great. I'm playing as a Barbarian, because that's how I roll. That's how I roll. And generally just, I just get in the thick of it, and I just beat the, I just go to town. I don't care. That's why I like Barbarian, that's why I was always usually a warrior in World of Warcraft. I just like to get in the thick of things. I like to be, like, in the middle of it, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fun. That's my style. I mean, everybody else has got their own way of playing, Diablo or WoW or whatever, but personally, I like to be the brute force, that berserker, in there, just... the guy, like that, the guy you sort of see in the background, and when it's time he runs up to you, it's like, damn. I like to be that guy. Sometimes it doesn't always work, but, sometimes, like, you end up getting your ass stumped, but more often than not, it's a lot of fun. I think it's really rewarding, I like to fight like a man, Nah, it's not really about that. Let's see. Vampiric Simple Deck. Nah, it's not really important. Basically, my strategy is I like to use faster weapons, per se. I like to keep a slower weapon in the main hand, fast and offhand. And using Bash as my primary, Rend as my secondary. Rend basically is like it's like a bleed. It'll slowly do damage over time to surrounding enemies, and Bash will, as you can see there, it'll stun enemies at random. So it's a pretty good setup, at least I think so. Like, this early in the game, I can focused fire on like bosses and mini bosses and stuff like that, and like bleed out their minions. So it works out, at least for me it does. Overall, the game's fun. I mean, it's Diablo. I'm loving it. I've been waiting for this game for a very long time. The graphics are a little different, though. The game feels like it feels like a Warcraft 3 mod. It really does. It's not as like chunky, but it kind of feels like Warcraft 3, World of Warcraft. I mean, which makes sense because let's face it, it's a Blizzard game. I mean, what do you expect? I'm not really saying anything against it. It's just feels a little removed. Feels a little removed from Diablo, but it's probably because it's really they had all these art assets ready to go. They had the engine sort of ready to go. They're probably trying to streamline things because this is running on BattleNet. It's running on like a huge internet infrastructure. It's probably just a lot easier to pull it off this way. I don't really know the logistics of it, but it's fine. It feels like it's actually really cool because I feel comfortable. Like these abilities and whatnot because I was I'm a seasoned warrior in World of Warcraft. I just feel right at home. Like, I hop right in, and, like, I don't have to think about anything. It's like, oh, yeah, this makes sense. I'll use this. And, oh, yeah, these weapons, okay, yeah, and all right. Everything just, just from the years of playing WoW and World of Warcraft, I can just hop right in, and I know exactly what's going on. And I like that. That's really cool. So that's probably why they took this approach. And if so, man, I really appreciate it. And I know a lot of people are complaining that this game's sort of removed from the traditional, Diablo with the stats and the real sort of intricate builds and whatnot. Oh, I got some blues out of that one. But honestly, like, they're mainly talking about the skill tree here. It's really rudimentary, but I don't know. I kind of like it. Leap. What was Leap? Leap's a pretty good one. I'll try that. Honestly, I don't really mind it being streamlined. I actually sort of like it. I mean, it takes all the all the thinking away. I don't have to sit around and theory craft or and do spreadsheets and all that other stuff. There are people that really there are people that like to do that, and that's fine. And I feel bad for them, but I'll listen to that later. But unfortunately, yeah, I guess they are kind of missing out, and it would be nice if there was a way to sort of please everybody, because there are people out there that like they like the really complicated, intricate things, like basically the same people are sort of complaining about Skyrim, the all the Elder Scrolls veterans are saying like, why is this so casual? Why can't we why can't I sit around and contemplate my build for months on end? This isn't right, but they gotta sell, they gotta move units, man. A lot of people don't want to sit around and have to. I mean, basically the way Diablo 2 was, man. Like, you screwed up just a little bit, man. Your character was just done. It was ruined, and it was terrible because you wouldn't realize that till it was too late. It was too late. Things weren't working out, and then you finally figured out, damn, my character's messed up, and you couldn't do anything about it. That's it was bad. It was. I mean, and they after a while they finally patched it. I mean, it was pretty recently though, but they did patch it and made things a lot easier. But at the same time, man, it wasn't really warranted. But I'm gonna cut it off here, guys. I'm gonna get on, keep on playing. Let me know if you guys want to see more of me just playing Diablo 3, just talking, sort of BSing around. So I'd be more happy to oblige. I'll just randomly pop on and start talking. Maybe I'll do a Let's Play or something. Who knows? But just want a little feedback. And like I said, I'm not going anywhere, guys. I just want to take the channel in a different direction. I don't want to be. I just don't want it to be all about shooters. You know what I'm saying? But I'll catch you later, guys. See ya.